Anything for Selena. Selena. What's up? Divine Fam. What's up? 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 So Divine Fam, you got a little Spirit dropped a little sign off for you this morning. It's for the both of y'all, right? Y'all connected. Uh hold on, I gotta get you. Somebody love you, boo. Somebody love you, boo. So, this morning, right? I went to go, feed Judah. I brought her back in to feed her or whatever. And no wait, no. This is when I got up and I went to the back door, the sliding glass back door. And I got a hummingbird feeder out there, right? But it's empty. I was mad that it's empty or whatever because the hummingbird can get nothing out of it. But I bent the corner and the hummingbird was right there. It was just floating right there. And did a little shoo, and then took off, right? And then I looked up the hummingbird, the spiritual significance of a hummingbird. So it says hummingbirds are very high vibrations, okay, which help them feel closer to the spiritual world. Their actions are affected by the spirits of angels, guides, or loved ones who have died. Okay, hold on. Spiritually, hummingbirds are a sign of inspiration and hope. They can also be a guiding light that helps you get closer to your dreams. Hummingbirds can mean different things depending on where or when you see them and what else is happening in your life. This article, okay, blah, blah, blah. And let me read the last one and that's it. Oh shit, son. Okay, I had to read this shit. So seeing a hummingbird has spiritual symbolism in many cultures, often representing hope, inspiration, and joy. Okay. It can also be seen as a sign of love. It can also be seen as a sign of love, a messenger between worlds, or spirit of a deceased loved one. Hummingbirds in dreams are often seen as a sign of positive meaning and potential. Okay? Alright, there's that. Let's get into this thing. What y'all up to? Is it raining? Is it raining where y'all at? It's raining over here. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to the gym or not today. Kind of hard to get me not to go. It ain't raining that hard. But I need to run errands, so I just might as well go. Purchased a reading the other day. Okay, it'll be ready. It'll be ready today. All right, so you'll get it today before midnight. All right, let's see what's up. 3, 2. Thank you, Allison. She said, Sheriff. All right, I'm excited about that. I like Divine Masculine's read last night it was hitting, you know? I'm excited to see what comes out for yours. Hold up. Yo, y'all know they got playing on Netflix now. I just saw it this morning. It's playing right now in the background. I played it, but it was just by habit. It was from habit. Selena, the documentary. Okay, yeah, it's on Netflix. Go watch it. I was like, you get to see her on old recordings of her or whatever, right? That her family has. It's I think I think it's amazing. Okay, they need to do one about Richie Valens. So California is significant. All right, right off the bat, the West Coast. Tony, it never rains in Southern California. All right. Holy Spirit, tap me on the divine femme, please. Hold up. I never use this either, and it's Spike Nerd. I never use it, but Spirits wanted me to use it right now. All right, Sagittarius, got number 19, you got Uranus and Cancer. Your bonus. Yeah. Jupiter and Pisces. So just like Divine Masculine's bonus that came out, the last two dice, yours is hitting like Divine Masculine's was. Okay, it's like straight to the point. Okay, and whatever's on the back rack is giving like the backstory. You know, the meat and the potatoes. Okay, so there's a relationship expanding. Okay, it seems to be expanding by the day. Okay, like it's getting stronger and stronger. More, you guys are getting more connected. Okay, hearing each other's more clear. All right, it's like you guys are having this banter back and forth. Okay, you know, like two people would be sitting there having a conversation. You know, laughing and carrying on. Right. You could be sitting there watching TV. You know what I'm saying? And you're watching TV while you're, you know, experiencing your person at the same time. Like, if you know, you know, okay? It's hard to explain to somebody who, you know, isn't tapped in or doesn't even believe it, okay? All right, but Divine Masculine's coming into his or her intuition, okay? Your intuition may be stronger than theirs right now, so they're building on their intuition, okay? They're getting more keen confirmation, yeah. Yeah, somebody's anxious, somebody else. Yeah, and unhappy. Could be two people. Yeah, they're bummed. Mm-hmm. And stressed out. Because you guys are pioneers. You're pioneers, and they're mind blown by you. Yeah. I ain't even have to shuffle them. I ain't even have to touch you yet. All right. Sorry, discombobulated a little bit. You know, happiness to do that to you a little bit. All right, so concerning a Sagittarius, this could be a karmic feminine, or this could be a Queen of Wands in the reverse. Okay, that something has come to a head, an end. Yeah, somebody's gained so you've gained your individuality from something. Okay, so something's finally done with, it's cut off. Okay, people who don't have their hooks in you anymore, or this could be family even for some of you. Okay, you know, they've had you bound. Okay, for some of you since a child. Okay, for others of you, you know, for however many years. Okay, they've had you bound spiritually, right? So it's like you could never really get out of the reach of their clutches. Why did that sound incorrect? But I know it was correct. Well, this retrograde is something else. You can never get beyond their clutches, right? But now you have done that. You know, your ties to them have been severed. Your family might have thought that, you know, because you guys are related, that, you know, you could never escape them or you have to always deal with them. That is not true. Okay, that is not true. What did the Lord say? Somebody said, who said to the Lord, hey, Lord, your mom, what did he say? Your mother's here or something like that, or your mother has need of you, right? And the Lord was sitting there at the table talking to everybody at the table, and the Lord was like, who was my mother? Who was my, you know, who was my brother? But those that follow the Most High God, right? So your family, okay, are your relatives. That's it. That's it. Okay? You know, your family is who you make your family. People you're related to, they're your relatives. Right? They're your relatives. Okay? You're not obligated to stay tied to them. If they're disrespecting you, okay, if they treat you how you should not be treated, you're not obligated to stay somewhere where you're being mistreated, mishandled, and just expected to deal with it. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. All right? So that's it. Craving. When you feel strong desire and yearning. So I feel like y'all craving each other right now. Okay? Very much. I feel like there's a lot of people craving the both of you too. Okay? I feel like the both of you have a lot of people who want you, okay, but for the wrong reasons. All right? And the two of you only want each other for all of the right reasons. You see how that works? Okay, yeah, list. So something's being composed, all right? Something's being controlled. The Most High has control over this. All right, so the people outside cannot see what's going on inside. It's like people outside of a gate, right? I'm seeing people outside of the gate. The golden gates, okay? There's a golden castle or a palace on the other side of them gates, and the lights are on the inside. There's a long table with food everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You can see the silhouette of a whole bunch of people on the inside. You know, you might not be able to see who's in there, but you can see the silhouette, right? And the people outside shaking the gate. They can't get in. You know, they're trying to scale the gate, but you know, it's a heavenly gate, so it goes all the way up to the heavens. You can't climb up that. You know what I'm saying? You can't climb up that. You ain't got no wings. No, you can't climb up that. So they stuck outside the gate. It's given, if you guys have read the Bible, right? The story of the 5 wise virgins and the 5 foolish virgins. You know, the foolish virgins wanted the wise virgins to share their oil with them. You know, the cruises of oil that they used to have back in the day, right? They wanted them to share their oil with them. And they're like, no, if we share our oil with you, we won't have enough. So, no. Right? No. Okay. Should have been doing the work that you should have been doing. And quit and not been trying to hurt people. Feeling sad, disappointed, or upset about something someone did or said to you. Divorce court just popped up on my watch. So somebody could be getting divorced. I mean, I'm not laughing at that, but I'm just, you know, giddy. Somebody could be getting divorced, okay? Or broken engagement even. Yeah, you hear the garbage truck out there backing up? Yeah, the trash is being taken out. Yeah, the trash has been taken out. I'm gonna leave it there. Did I draw 5 for Divine Masculine? I think I did, didn't I? Yeah, I'm gonna draw 2 more. Il Nana. Y'all remember that album? Foxy Brown. Alright, let's see. Juicy. Biggie. Perky, feeling lively or enthusiastic. Yeah, I can easily feel that. You guys are like full of energy. Y'all wake up out the bed like this now, like, ah. You got bitter, feeling a combination of hateful, hostile, cynical, or resentful. Yellow bellied, somebody's yellow bellied. That's if I remember correctly, you know, colors, right? Yellow bellied would be what? Cowardly? Because green is envious. Green with envy. So yellow belly, I think is I think it's cowardice. Okay. That's like a Western term too, like the Wild Wild West, right? Yellow belly. So again, with the West Coast. Okay. Let a clown, okay, that cannot keep their eyes off of you. Somebody that made a fool of themselves. So the album title is Ready to Die, right? Y'all know that. But what I'm getting from that, right? Ready to transform. So there's no resistance with your transformations between both of you. You know, the past relationships or potential relationships you've had, there's always been resistance, right? There's always been, you know, it's like pushing two positive magnets together. You know, they're trying to avoid each other, right? Somebody is a child raising a child, or somebody who's extremely childish that has children. What I say about the trash being taken out? There you go. Somebody to be child abuse. Okay, somebody's too immature to raise the children that they have or take care of the children that they have. Somebody could be inspiring this person. You could be inspiring this person to clean up their act. Okay? For some of you, secrets, appreciation, ravenous. Somebody could have kids with someone from that they could be married to. I don't know, something's going on with the custody of children, or you know, where a set of children belong or who they belong with. So a custody battle can be significant. Because I went from negative to positive and it's all good. Alright, let's see. Holy Spirit. What's up with Divine Fem? Third party. Reminiscing. Okay, so whoever cheated on you in the past, whoever, you know, it could have not gotten off the ground, whoever it is, I'm getting a lot of people. So these are all of your past potential people that you were supposed to date, or people that you did date. Could be a mixture of both. Okay, they're reminiscing about you, and I feel like it's happening on both sides. So divine masculine on your side too. There's people that messed up with you, treated you badly, okay, took you for granted. Yeah, it's kind of like they're all sitting on this bridge, all reminiscing about the both of you. Like, damn, you know, why don't y'all get together? You know, man, go on off and get your life, get your stuff together. Yeah, some type of love triangle there was. Why am I talking like Yoda? Some type of love triangle there was. I don't know, somebody could like Star Wars or sci-fi. Decisions, revenge, fire sign, sneaky. There's a karmic fire sign that is trying to get revenge on you, for some of you, and an earth sign, a fire sign and an earth sign trying to get revenge on you. You know, for not letting you abuse them, for not putting up with their, you know, bullshit. I don't know why people think that that's cute. You know, toxicity. It's somebody likes to, you know, those couples that like to, you know, fight. They fight real bad and then they, you know, right after, and that's all they really do. They fight and they fight and that's it. Like that's what they're addicted to. They wanted you to be addicted to that too. It's not attractive to you. Okay, it's exhausting. It's draining. It's retarded. Okay. Air sign. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, obsession. There's an air sign obsessed with you. They're unsatisfied with the union that they're in. So this is what I said about the third party card. This is a whole bunch of people who are unsatisfied with the situation and the decisions that they made. Okay, make better ones. Like I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. You are the reason where you are right now today. Just like you will be the reason for where you end up 2 years from now. It's your choice. It's your choice. It's not rocket science. You ain't even got to be the smartest person in the world to understand that. Somebody's looking at an old photo album or something like that. Memories. Somebody could be looking at old saved pictures or videos or something like that. Yeah, all type of videos. Secrets exposed. Emotion. Somebody's in their feelings because the secrets are out. Yeah, so somebody confused a lot of people about a divine feminine, about you. Somebody confused a lot of people about you. Lying about you, okay? Talking about your trash and you do this and you do that and you're this and you're that, okay? And it's really them. It's really them. Okay? It's really them. Somebody could be Native American. Or have Native American lineage. American Indian. Fired up. Somebody's pissed off. Okay, that their secrets are exposed. Okay, somebody could have secret children somewhere. Justice. Okay. Oh, this is your boo. This is your boo thing right here. They're thinking back. So not for all of you, of course. All right. Just disregard it if that's not your part. This person is thinking back on childhood memories that the two of you share. Okay? They're remembering things from the past. It's thinking a lot about you. It's kind of like they're basking in your energy. Okay? It feels good. Yet somebody doesn't feel rushed. Okay, they don't feel like, time's running out or the clock's ticking or nothing. Like something fits like a puzzle piece. Like it there's no reason for somebody's confident. Somebody's confident. Okay, they're confident, which they should be. All right. I want to use two of these. You know what? I didn't get a third one. You know what? Leave it. It's all right. Mantra, love, and acceptance. And I didn't shuffle the deck yet. Bless. The time has come for y'all to be blessed. Transcendent mantra, yeah. For y'all trying to control y'all excitement. Somebody looking in the mirror, smiling at themselves. Somebody's blushing in the mirror at home, thinking about another. It's like they're looking at themselves in the mirror, talking to themselves, and they're blushing. Somebody's covering their face like, what? Slipping DMX, flesh of my flesh, blood of my blood. All right. We got possible. Something that was deemed to be impossible is happening. It's happening. Okay? Unity. I can't make it up, baby. Unity. And bless when I cut the deck. Visualization. I told you somebody's Native American. Okay, or has Native American lineage. Okay? Be present. So you guys are fully aligned. Your chakras are fully aligned. Like something is like perfect. Like not a hair out of place. This is how you guys you could present to the world. Like when people look at you and they see you, there's not like a hair out of place. Okay, the both of you guys can be a bit of perfectionist, all right, but not in the way that it's detrimental to you. Two people they look clean. They look royal. It's like royalty. I mean, it is. It's not like you are. You're spiritual royalty, okay? Whether you've known that or you're just finding that out. It's a real thing. It's not just a figure of speech or something that people say. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Very real. Very real. As real as I'm sitting in front of you right now. All right. Somebody could be flying somewhere. Flying on a plane. Somebody could live by military base or naval base. Somebody could be from the Philippines. Okay, significant. Bangkok is significant. Something significant about the Philippines. Strongly. Lagoon. Why am I seeing somebody being chased through like a lagoon? So this is a vacation or something? This is like a couple? So be careful where you guys are. Just be careful. Be careful when you travel. I don't know what's the significance of me seeing this right now. Okay. It's like somebody, I don't know, a couple could have went on like a trip or something like that. Euthanasia. I learned about that in the past. So something about euthanasia. Okay. Something of the past. What's going on? You give me random messages, Spirit. I'm not tied to anything. Or I don't feel it. Okay, well, maybe it'll come up later. I don't know. Alright, but the Ace of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, look. I didn't even see that come out. I didn't even see it come out. Look at that. Ace of Cups. I'm going to keep it. Alright, recent past, Spirit. Eight of Swords. Somebody's love locked down. Who was that? Kanye West? That's what I'm, love locked down. Somebody's love is locked down. Okay, both of y'all's love is locked down for one another. Okay, Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the Eight of Wands, Five of Cups. So somebody's confused. Somebody's confused. Somebody thought that somebody's going to come back. Okay, somebody's really shocked that somebody didn't return. So somebody thought they had somebody by the balls, basically, okay, or the female equivalent to that. They thought the sweet talking was gonna work, or being some type of, sending romantic, I don't know, gifts, gestures. If somebody thought the old thing was gonna work, it was gonna keep working. Okay, somebody feels locked out of someone's heart space. What's being presented to another person. Okay, somebody's locked out of that, and they're in the Five of Cups. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Got the Hermit in the reverse. This is somebody who would not take accountability. They still won't take accountability for the things that they've done. Okay, Ten of Swords, the betrayal, the backstabbing. Okay, the towers, the constant towers over and over and over for nothing. Somebody could just be having a peaceful day, and another person doesn't like to see that person at peace, so they do something to rile them up. Why? Because they eat that energy. I was watching Meat Train the other night. If y'all seen that? Meat Train, talking about the reptilians. You heard that? Talking about the reptilians, okay? That live in the earth, underground. And if you've seen that movie, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. Go watch it, okay? There's a reason that the world set everything up the way that it did, right? For people to gawk and scoff and mock at what's really real and live in an illusion. Okay? It would be really small thinking to think that, in all of God's creation, that humans are the only thing, right? Humans, angels, and demons are the only thing that live in this universe, any other universe, you know what I'm saying? Just in creation, period. I told y'all there are other worlds that the world isn't aware of. Okay? There are things here that have been here for eons that have been hidden from the population. The population has been used as cattle. That's it, cattle. Something to raise, fatten up and feed. Virgo. Meeting in my bedroom. Queen of Wands. Sagittarius. Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles. So a King of Pentacles from the past, okay, that I guess took their sweet old time or something like that. Or I guess they were delusional in thinking that they were waiting for divine timing. Okay, but they were not, because they already put you in the third party in the past, whoever this is. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. They thought there was still some type of opportunity here. It could also be a fire sign, a karmic fire sign. Okay, like I said the other day, somebody's person, you could have, your past person could be the same sign as your new person, or they could be the same element. Okay, so fire, fire, right? Earth, earth, or Taurus, Taurus, Gemini, Gemini, like that. The Eight of Wands. Somebody's trying to blame something on someone else or something else. Somebody's trying to blame something that they're responsible for on someone else. The Eight of Cups, or a situation. Eight of Cups, sideways. Somebody's trying to make somebody feel bad. Yeah, somebody's trying to make somebody feel bad. Well, how can you make a person feel bad when you was the one cheating on them? You was the one doing the creepy, the sneaky, ish. And now you want to make a person feel bad? For what? You should feel bad. See, they're trying to give you their energy. They're trying to switch energies with you. Make you feel bad when they're the ones who did what they did. Okay? And it don't feel like the first time. Feels like the furthest from the first time. Justice, yeah, you're right, or you were right to walk away from this, or Divine Masculine, you were right to walk away from this, whatever this was, because it was competition. Somebody was trying to lay you out and get paid for it. Trying to lay you out and get paid for it. Constantly waiting for something to grow, something to develop, and it just never happens. Oh, no, it'll be better this time. It'll be better this time, I promise you. But yeah, nothing ever happens. Nothing ever happens. Okay? Because you're not meant to be there. Okay, lesson learned. Moved on. Do not allow somebody to make you feel bad for their mistakes. Or, excuse me, thank you, Spirit. Their choices. Because they weren't mistakes. They were choices. Yeah, they were choices. Over and over and over. They were made. Somebody could even fake the pregnancy or lied about a pregnancy. 10 of Wands. Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, and this is an X. It says X on the top of the damn card. Number 10. The Page of Wands. Yeah, so this person wants to hold back some type of good news that's coming in. The Knight of Wands. Somebody could be writing a message or calling a person, email, text message, Page of Swords. Came out sideways, but I put it up right. Six of Swords. So somebody's traveling? Somebody's keeping their travel plans to themselves. Okay, somebody's not, which is good. Which is good. Don't tell people what you're doing. Don't tell people what you're doing. Let them find out when it's time for them to find out. If that's a thing. Ain't nobody's business. Ain't nobody's business. My name could be Michael. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody's going to visit somebody in jail? Yeah, somebody's visiting a person that's in jail. Okay, trying to get you. This person in jail is trying to get your information. They're trying to get someone to get your information to bring back to them so that they can try to contact you, call you, email you something. Five of Swords. A sister. This is a competitive sister for somebody. Okay, a little sister or older. For somebody else, this could be Divine Masculine's ex. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Two of Wands, Five of Cups, Three of Swords. Yeah, confirmation. 254 can be significant. The number. Yeah, somebody made a choice without thinking about it. It's like they felt like they were so secure, right, in their decision making, right? Like, oh, they're never gonna go anywhere. Like, I can do what I want. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna love me anyway, and this, and that. Okay, and that's not the case. That's not the case. Somebody was pretending to be you, Divine Feminine. Don't let go, in bold. See? See? Three of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Somebody could have got an abortion or lost a child. This sister or something. Or they could have given birth. Or they could have given birth to some type of competition, some type of winning at all costs energy. Okay, sending people in and out of your energy. Okay, to try to seduce you, to try to sleep with you. Okay, they could have said that you were a hoe or something like that. And every person that they sent in found out that that's not the case. Not even close. It's called projection. Projection. The Tower. Yeah, something about somebody's promiscuous back and forth, getting them caught up. The Star, Three of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Three of Swords. King of Pentacles, Six of Wands, Three of Cups, Three of Wands. Look at that. Somebody wants another person to meet their family. For some of you, you may already know this person's family members. Some of them, for those of you that grew up around this person, yeah, your families know each other. For others of you, okay, somebody wants you to meet their family. They want to introduce you to their family. For some of y'all, there's a King of Pentacles acting like they're trying to get people to believe a certain narrative. Okay, they could be crying and complaining about you left them and you did this to them and blah, 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 blah. Okay, and this is what they did to you. All you did was keep it pushing. So somebody left and wanted you to chase them. And you don't chase grown-ass men or grown-ass women. You know, pursuing a person is fine, right? But chasing, absolutely not. What? Why? Why? We're not at a dog park. We're not dogs. You know, what are we chasing each other for? Okay, somebody well established. They don't have to be an earth sign. Okay, they can be earth sign, fire sign, water sign. But somebody well established that's in the spotlight, in the public eye. They get a lot of shine. Okay, this is giving me Leo vibes. Like somebody's got a bright light about them. Divine masculine does. This is divine masculine, whoever this is. It's something about you being the only star in the sky that they see. Yeah, you being the only star in the sky that this person sees. Tell they're looking at you. Okay, they think about you all day long. You're always on my mind, SWV. What'd I just say? They think about you all day and all night long. Okay, okay. Strength. Leo. Like I just said. Seven of Cups. Four of Swords, the Emperor, Judgment. There's an Emperor getting caught up for something. Yeah, it could be involving someone who's deceased. Yeah, this person got blood on their hands. They could be being haunted by crossed over ancestors of yours, okay? And also people who they've unalived. I don't know who this is. This is somebody, this could be a police chief? Hold up. Hold up. Where's my crime deck at? There it is. Hold on. Most High, okay. War in the heavens. Alright, let's see about this control freak here. They're under judgment. Yeah, this person got bodies on it. Like, look at the people down there. They're like, win, Lord, win. You remember that verse that talks about when the saints in heaven was asking the Most High, or asking the Lord, like, when? You know, when is the time, right? When are you gonna get them forgetting us? Like, when? Okay. All right, let's see. Who's dreams, nightmares. Okay, gang affiliation, mob ties, cartel, yakuza. So organized crime. So somebody had a dream of involving organized crime. I don't know. Somebody watches too many movies. Okay, this could be a judge as well. I'm picking up on. Yeah, it came right back out. The mob, cartel. Okay, yakuza. So it's not limited to, the U.S. or anything like it's all over. Okay, so Japan. Isn't that Japan? The Yakuza? I believe so. Institutions, administrations, dark administrations, dark institution, companies. Okay. There's also a mob affiliate out here. Something about respect from a mob affiliate? Or a made man? Like, they could have tried to send, it's not far-fetched. They could have tried to send a cartel after you. The mob. I'm just feeling the energy of respect. But if somebody's in organized crime and they're like tipping their hat to you, okay? I don't know who this is. Could be like a mob boss or something like that, okay? Bribery, scapegoating, black sheep. Institutions. Okay, so these are a whole bunch of institutions that steal from families who are tied to inheritances, divine inheritances. Birth, laid to rest, funeral, and the reverse. Death or prison. So like I said, this person's responsible for deaths. They have blood on their hands, and they use this position, this seat they sit in, confirmation, as a cover. As a cover. Okay, this is the person that's pissed off. One of them. Yeah, because you see them. You see them. Some of you guys can have a dream catcher, okay, or you need one. All right, give me a couple more, please. Multiple crimes, murdered, suicide, terrorist committed. Death or prison is still on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so that seems to be the only option that some of these people have at this point. Confirmation. Got a hit woman that's been exposed. Okay. Hit woman. Where'd she go? Right here. Hit woman. This woman caused this war to go on in the heavens. Okay. Yeah, a relationship scammer. You know, charmer, Knight of Cups. The Baphomet. So the industry can be significant. Okay. Industry affiliates. You know the mob in the industry is connected. That's always been that way. Poisoning, group, social scene, lone wolf. Drug dealer. Okay, so somebody could have been poisoning. Poisoning. So people thought that because you were a lone wolf, okay, or you and your person are lone wolves, right? That you'd be vulnerable, right? That they took you not having like an entourage around you in the physical, okay, as you know you were vulnerable and you were, basically up for grabs. You know, they looked at you like something that should be possessed, put in someone's pocket, and you are not an object. The Avengers deck. There's no coincidence that this is the Avengers deck. Because something's definitely being avenged. Alright. Leo, Libra, Pisces, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Gemini, Aquarius. The Lovers, the Four of Wands, and the Raider, baby, and the Ace of damn Pentacles. Just like Divine Masculines read, it's coming out like just the same way. Okay, this relationship is beyond strong, okay? Like it's impenetrable. It's impenetrable. Okay, like I said, nobody can see into it, right? People can they're pulling cards on you guys, okay, to try to, see what's going on. They cannot see. They can't see anything. Like something is like perfect timing. Okay, some of you guys could be readers. All right. One person in a relationship is a reader or an intuitive. Okay, Five of Pentacles. Three of Swords. You got some people, this reader, if this is you, got some people feeling out in the cold. Okay, there's some people who feel abandoned by you. Which is weird that this Five of Pentacles is even out here that's touching these other cards, because it's weird. This could be like, there could be incest in here somewhere. Like somebody got some family members that want to be a little too close. You know what I'm saying? They want to be a little too much up on you. It's kind of like they want to squeeze themselves in between your four wands. Like it's weird. It's weird. Okay. They're out in the cold. All right. People cannot have a place to stay because of what they did to you. All right. This is not just, to piss God off. To piss the Most High off. Like you really gotta like hurt his feelings. And what I mean by that is, how you treat yourself, right? The fact that you constantly run, but you do all of these evil things to people, and then you think that, like it breaks his heart more than anything. It's not anger as in, bad, bad, and punish you. It's the fact that you're running from yourself. You know, that's what I'm feeling from him. It's like it's heartbreaking to him. It's not. There's different sides to his anger, okay? Just like there's different sides to all the other parts of him. Like the way he's showing me, I can't even find words for it because it's too it's too high. What I'm seeing right now, it's like seeing God's face, right? It's kind of like, you know, you can't, right? It's like being in the throne room of heaven trying to describe heavenly things that you've never seen before to humans. You know, it's kind of difficult. There's no words for it. Okay. Four swords in reverse. Yeah, these people aren't sleeping. Okay, they can't get any rest, or they can't find themselves getting settled at any level. Feeling a lot of anxiety, a lot of worry, a lot of dread. Okay, what's to come? Confirmation, yeah. Seven of Swords, Page of Pentacles. Okay, they could be trying to, somebody's still at it. Still at it. Trying to pay someone to, get information on you, or to be careful on accepting gifts from certain people. Okay, somebody might try to give you some type of gift from your past that's cursed or something like that. Knight of Cups, Two of Swords, the Five of Wands. They're bringing nothing but conflict, trouble, problems. Two of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you're not unequally yoked. This is a couple, a karmic couple out here that's connected to a sibling. Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This could be two water signs out here, and an earth sign. Two earth signs even. Brother, sister, all right, or they can be your siblings, right, but not related to each other. Three of Swords. Yeah, these are all the third parties that intervene in your relationships in the past. They're all shit. Some of these people can live in the same house. Ten of Swords, yeah, I felt it. Yeah. Six of Cups. So they're paying for what they did. They're just it. Paying for what they did while you and your person's coming towards you, like with flames behind them. You know, they moving quickly. On and on, Erica Badu. I keep seeing my person's face flash, like flash right in front of my face. Y'all experiencing that? Hold on, let me shut this door. Let's look at this first before we go to the current. Somebody needs to get a dream catcher. Maybe somebody can make dream catchers. I'm seeing something like some unique things being made. Okay, somebody can make these. Love affair slid out. Dirty little secret, sex fix down low. So somebody could be on a down low. Having problems accepting themselves. You know, you cannot change what's already in you. You know what I'm saying? It'd be best to just accept yourself for who you are and be happy and live happy and not give a damn about what people have to say. Because what does that really matter? You shouldn't care about what people think so much. You really shouldn't. About you, about your life, about, you. Things that concern you and yours. You wouldn't ask, you wouldn't ask another person about your children, would you? right? And I don't mean like advice on how to, do this or do that, but you would not, you get what I'm saying, right? Your children are your children. Would you let somebody else discipline them? I wouldn't. I personally wouldn't. Ain't nobody else is, put their anything on my child. I'll some of you guys might be raising your kids differently. Okay, no, maybe you got spankings when you were younger, right? Okay, maybe you're out to not do that to, your kids. Okay. I usually got a whooping for something that was usually like life-threatening. Like if I put myself in danger or something like that and I could have lost my, could have not been here anymore, then yeah, I would get it. It's kind of like a scared whooping, right? Like, don't you ever do that. Don't you ever do that again. Could have lost your ass, Something like that. All right, let's see. For some of you, 2 of you could not, you guys could not have children now, so you guys could be coming into this. You guys are gonna have a lot of firsts together, okay? Even if you have children, okay? You're gonna have a lot of firsts together with this person. Yeah, so somebody's hiding because they could be sick. They're acting antisocial. Trying to be, they're hopeful about a test result. They're trying to be hopeful about some type of, they did something risky. Anger management. Yeah, somebody is enraged. Vacay, okay, burn bridges, don't want to hear it. Soulmate. Somebody wants to go on a vacation with you to try to mend something. Okay, you don't trust this person, whoever this is. You don't want to go on no damn vacation. You don't want to hear it. This person can be blocked, or these people can be blocked. Like they have no way in. Your new boo said, "I never keep a secret. I never tell a lie." Hater. Daydreaming, already knowing the tea, waves of emotions, and destroyed. So somebody knows it's over. Okay, there's no coming back from something. All right. They know how loyal you are. They know how disloyal they are, and it's just not going to. It's not gonna work. Suffering in silence. Yeah. There's an investigation. Somebody's got caught up in an investigation. Okay, whether it's a, like police investigation or, somebody investigating their actions. Keeping a promise. Somebody's, pissed off because they couldn't keep a promise. Whatever they promised to, deliver your head on a platter? Yeah, they couldn't keep that promise. Masculine energy. Trash. Mask. Somebody two-faced. Okay, for some of you guys on different timelines, you could be dealing with somebody who's two-faced, okay? Who's hiding something, they're concealing something, and they know they fucked up. They know they fucked up. So they could have ghosted you, and they're hoping that time will, go by and you'll, kind of like forget or, think of them in the best light instead of the most negative. But you already know the tea. You already know. Okay, that somebody's afraid, they're in their feelings because they destroyed whatever y'all had together. All right, if you had anything, okay, because some of y'all didn't have nothing together but a spiritual connection. Yeah, somebody's a deadbeat. Somebody's a deadbeat. They look, will not take care of their children. They're more worried about you, what you're doing, who you're doing it with. Neglecting their own kids. Confirmation. Yeah, I don't know what's it. Those of y'all that y'all just falling in love with these deadbeats. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you be with somebody who doesn't take care of their children? I mean, to each his own, but I'm just like, how do you think that's gonna work out for you? They don't even take care of they don't even, you know what I'm saying? How do you think? Do you think they gonna take care of you? You think they gonna desire and love you? Like, they don't even take care of their own babies, their own seed. Creating another generation of just, God knows what that kid is gonna go through. Grow up, find out you got brothers and sisters in all 50 states. Because Papa was a Rolling Stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. For the time being, all he left was alone. And alone. I meant to say debt. He left debt. And left y'all alone. Confirmation. Damn it, why do I keep flying off the table? Shit, I could have left it on the floor. It's the hurt card. Alright, should stay. Somebody's nose could be broken. Could have been a fight. Somebody's jaw. Somebody's jaw could have to be wired shut. The name Chucky is popping up. Charles. I don't know, it could be somebody's nickname, Chucky. Somebody could be lighter skin. The Knight of Pentacles. Current energy. So you're working on something, building your way towards something. Okay, the Knight of Wands. Somebody's trying to interrupt the serenity that you're in. Okay, Four of Pentacles. Yeah, they're running up to you trying to. You can't go nowhere. Yeah, you belong with me. You're mine. Like you're a possession. Look at how she's holding the damn coin. You're not a coin that goes in somebody's pocket. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius. Seven of Pentacles. So somebody talked a lot of shit. Yeah, whoever this is. And they've been proven wrong. So everything that they said about you, watch, they're gonna come back, or yeah, they'll be knocking on my door, they'll be calling my phone, and the shit's been dry. Crickets. The Hermit. Crickets. Virgo can be significant. Wheel of Fortune. So somebody's been in denial. Confirmation. Somebody's gonna be like, oh, can we have sex one more time, or can we get a good time? Goodbye sex. Can I get it? Kiss goodnight before I let you go. Black Street. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. The Hermit in the reverse. Yeah, they don't want to take accountability for nothing that they did. They want you to gloss over it. They want you to just act like it never happened. The Moon. Pisces, Cancer. Might be a karmic Virgo out here as well. Judgment. Somebody sees the love of their life. There's no change in their mind. There's no change in your mind. United Kingdom can be significant. Somebody can be from the United Kingdom. Or you can be watching me from the United Kingdom. Somebody has angel figurines. You know those little glass angel figurines? Like somebody has a whole bunch of those. I'm seeing like a whole bunch of them. Like somebody could collect them or something like that. Ten of Swords. Still a group of people, a group of friends, or a work environment that's trying to concoct something. Some type of, oh, so if there's somebody somewhere that you frequent, somewhere that you go, yeah, there's like a few people, at least 3, trying to set you up. As usual, you're used to it, okay. And how many, I talked about yesterday, how many times every day somebody's in contract to somebody else to try to come and take my life, you know. Ace of Swords is the truth, you know. But I'm still here. I'm still here. You know, do your worst. Do your worst. Okay. I bet you won't make it to me. I bet you won't make it to me. Chariot, Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Special delivery. I just heard. Special delivery. Somebody has a lot to say. I feel a little like a chatterbox, and I'm speaking fast. Okay, so I don't know. Somebody's excited. Okay, somebody has a lot to say. Okay, somebody's breathing and slowing. Like when you have a conversation with somebody, you might have to be like, slow down, breathe. Okay, something like that. The world in the reverse. Somebody's gonna tell you that they've always felt like something. They've always felt the way that they felt. Okay, ever since whenever the beginning was. Okay, or since childhood was. Okay. Emperor. Yeah. You know, sometimes some people it can sound odd to say, you know, love, right, and you know, childhood, right? But I felt that as a child. Like I can remember being like 8 years old, 7 to 8 years old, watching cartoons. One Saturday morning, that's what I used to watch. One Saturday morning, recess and all that. Yeah, but I would be feeling like this. You know how your heart just you know how it beats, right? But it's like the frequency of love, right? It's like lacking something, something missing, or something pulling you, like tugging on you, right? I always felt that feeling, always, you know, and I knew exactly what the feeling was. Like I was conscious of it as a kid. I can't explain. I was conscious of it. I understood, but I didn't understand why. You know, a feeling that I've always desired. You know, like I'm being pulled or like I'm stitched to another person. And that's what it was the whole time. You were stitched. You were tethered to somebody. Okay, at birth. Well, before you came in here together, right? Whether you're born years apart or not. Okay, it's about the contract that you signed, the terms and the agreements. Yeah, but somebody is going to say that they felt like the moon, that they were never going to be able to express themselves. Okay, they thought they would have to like move on with somebody else and settle for a situation that they really would not have been happy in. Okay, Eight of Wands, a star. Yeah, they're going to tell you that. Maybe not exactly like that, but they're going to tell you that. Confirmation, Eight of Wands. Maybe shocked at all of the feelings that they've had this whole time. But I don't feel like you should be because you've carried the same ones. Queen of Swords. You could not see this communication coming in, or you could feel it. You feel it incoming. Three of Swords. Eight of Cups, Five of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups. Yeah, somebody's going to try to come back to you because they don't have any other options. They're desperate. They're desperate. And they definitely need money. Tell them better go get a job. Better go get a job. This is somebody who made fun of people for having 9-to-5 jobs. Somebody who made fun of people for working at fast food. You know what I'm saying? Like I worked at fast food. I worked at fast food for years. You know, I hated it and I loved it. Yeah, at the same time. Ain't nothing wrong with working a fast food job. Nothing at all. But since somebody thought that there was, you know, that could be what they're limited to. If they're even able to get a job. Yeah, because somebody's lazy. Somebody's lazy. Lazy with a loud mouth. Just not a good mixture. Okay, Eight of Cups. Star. Somebody's looking at what type of gift to get you. Okay, I won't say it. Spirit says don't say it. Let me see. Spirit's like, no, no, don't back up. Don't say it. I can't, so I can't say it. I ain't gonna say it. I know you wanna know. I ain't gonna say it though, because it's a surprise. You gonna like it. You gonna love it. Okay, that's dope. Both of you guys can be athletic. For some of you, the star, the moon, and the stars. Boy, all we need is the sun. You guys are the sun. The sun, the moon, and the stars right here. Two of Cups. Soulmate. Queen of Wands. Nine of Pentacles. King of Wands. Queen of Cups. The Five of Cups. And the Empress. The High Priestess. So somebody's an Empress. You're an Empress High Priestess. I keep saying somebody. Like I ain't talking to you. Louisiana could be significant. New Orleans. So there's a couple out here. So one way I can read this, there's a couple out here that is they live together, or they can even be married, or they deal with each other, or they're in a contract together. Like they go their separate ways, okay, and they do their little scamming, their relationship scamming, and then they come back together, to put their winnings together. All I Need, Method Man, Mary J. And another way I can read this is you and your person. The masculine is wrapping some things up. Confirmation. Yeah, they're wrapping some things up. They could be talking to a mother. Somebody could be talking to their mother about you. High Priestess, Ace of Cups, that they're in love. Okay, their mother can have a problem, but they don't care. They're gonna go after who they love. They're manifested who they love. They know. Don't expect anybody outside of your connection to understand it. Okay, God ordained it, so man doesn't need to understand it. It's not for them to understand. It's not. God takes the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. People who think they know what they think they know, who they deem to be insignificant, or the little guy, or the underdog. That's who belongs to the Most High. The one deemed insignificant. The one that everybody looks at like they did David, King David. Out of all his brothers, they looked at him like. God told Samuel told David's dad to line up all his sons. And for some reason, he didn't bring David. He left David in the hills with the sheep. Samuel went down the line of his sons and was like, he pointed out all of their weaknesses, right? And how, he's like, these are all your sons? And he's like, no, I got one more, David. He's just a shepherd boy. Samuel said, I said, bring all your sons. And he looked at David and he smiled. And he anointed him to be king. All his brothers was jealous, mad, pissed off. What? David? He's a lover. He's a lover boy. He's soft. So God chooses the what the world calls weak to make an example out of them. See, this mother could be worried about her image. Like somebody lives vicariously through their child, their son or their daughter, their grown adult son or daughter. Somebody lives vicariously through their child. Yeah, they've been doing it since a child. I don't know, somebody could be a child star or something like that. Or has been doing, getting bookings or whatever that they are, whatever they've been doing over the years, okay? Before they got to where they got to now. But this person's in love with your intuition, okay? Your mysteriousness, your intellect. your nurturing abilities, okay, capabilities. Yeah, they said you all they need to get by. Playing all the jams today, huh? Damage by her. Okay. Did we say the other day? Confirmation. Somebody could be like, I said the Philippines, didn't I? At the beginning of the read, the Philippines. She's black and Filipino. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So I don't know. I still don't know the significance. Maybe somebody's black and Filipino. Two of Cups, Ace of Swords. One of you guys can be taller than the other. Queen of Cups. King of Cups. Look at you. And then your mother, Divine Feminine, whoever your mother is, could be a Cancer, air sign. Yeah, they don't. So for some of y'all, you guys mothers could know each other. Yeah, for some of y'all, you guys mothers could know each other. Could have known each other before y'all even were born. That's very specific for someone. Okay. Yeah, your mother got a problem too. Okay. Yeah, she should just mind her business too. Respectfully. Yeah, there's a King of Cups that's crying to a Cancer. That's yelling, that feels something. They're yelling at a Cancer. They're arguing and fighting with a Cancer. So Divine Feminine, this could be your ex. It's King of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This is that one couple. So this is for the Divine Feminine whose ex got with their mother. Especially if you're a masculine, if you're LGBTQ. Your down low ex, which you did not know was down low then, got with your mama. Somebody's mama. They could have lived in a house or something like that. This could be your home. Your home, okay, that was stolen from you, that they got put out of, some finances that were stolen from you. It could be a will or a insurance policy or something. Ten of Cups, yeah, involving your family, your relatives. Relatives. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, somebody's mama want to be taken care of. That's why they don't want someone together with another person. They want to be taken care of. Yeah, they feel because somebody's a seer. Somebody is tapped in spiritually. Somebody sits next to God. Okay. Yeah. And they don't like that because if you come in the picture, right, you can see all the bullshit and you'll expose it. You'll expose it to your partner. You'll tell your partner, like, hey, babe, look, I know so-and-so is this and so, but I think you should look into this, Not forcefully or anything, right? But babe, pay attention to this, and that, right? Okay. You're gonna point out what your person cannot see. Okay? Spiritually. And then allow them to, see it themselves. Okay? I feel like that's the best way to do it, Allow them to see it themselves. But don't, try not to keep them from being like caught up in it, right? Just you're their eyes and their ears, in the blind spots. And they're your protector. Okay, Ten of Wands. Yeah, they want to put all their burdens and responsibilities on the two of you, or one of you. But if it's two of you, then yeah, there won't be no room for that because the Divine Feminine is not going to let anyone intrude upon their union, their peace, these two people's peace. Nobody's going to intrude on that or impede on that. The both of you are going to protect that. No matter who it is. No matter who it is. The sun. I said all we needed was the sun out here. The sun, the moon, and the stars. Nine of Pentacles. This was written, okay, and it's coming to pass. It's a prophecy that's manifesting now. It's my window. Ace of Pentacles. I kind of want to do like this. You know, it's kind of like looking at the sun, right? Without sunglasses on. That's what this is giving me. It's blinding. King of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. The Eight of Swords. Somebody doesn't want to go to jail or prison. The King of Pentacles. Dreaming. Selena's back there playing. So there's a King of Swords here that is they could be investigating a death. There's a spirit here, somebody that's crossed over. Could have been a fire sign, it's Queen of Wands. There's a spirit here that's guiding this King of Swords here when it comes to a death. Okay, and it involves this King of Pentacles. Okay, this King of Pentacles is responsible for some type of someone's untimely passing. They tried to get away with it. Okay, could have been paid to do it. All right, or this could be a hitman, somebody that received a payment to do this. I feel like this person was warned, and so was your sister. Whoever this is for somebody's sister, I feel like they were warned over and over and over again, and they still did something. Four of Wands. Damn, it just keeps getting better and better, doesn't it? Three of Cups. Three of Cups, Five of Wands, Ace of Cups. See how they keep trying to stand in between? These people. See how you keep trying to stand in between? They want to cause problems. They just want it to be chaos. They can't stand the rain, like Missy said. King of damn Pentacles, sideways. Nine of Cups, the Magician, Six of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Nine of Cups. There it is. Three of Pentacles. So you got Nine of Cups, the Magician, Six of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Knight of Cups, Two of Wands, Three of Swords, Ace of Wands, the Tower, the Devil. So somebody got a sex addiction. Be careful of a Knight of Cups, okay? They could be a karmic fire sign. Could be a Capricorn. Could be a water sign. Yeah, somebody wants to, again with that, can we have sex one more time? Can we do this one more time? Yeah, like again with that, somebody wants to come in and give you something with their evil, hateful ass. It's going down, selly sell. Yeah, they're trying to give you something, okay, that they have. I don't know. This person just makes it bad for just anybody, especially anybody who deals with something like that, right? Because we've talked about it before. Okay, you know, if a person takes care of themselves, right, no matter what they deal with, what health ailment they have or injury, whatever it is, okay, if a person takes care of themselves, It's not the same as, a person that's just running around here willy-nilly, right? Okay, somebody who does not go to the doctor regularly. Okay, somebody who does not, care about their body. Somebody who just destroys their vessel. Okay, that's who this person is. They're a destroyer. Kill, steal, and destroy. Okay, and then when you leave them alone, they cry about it. Somebody's not mentally well, whoever this is. And they can be in something. For some of you, it's with your mama, your family. Somebody done been on. Somebody done made. Somebody that's been a nut rag for your family members. Okay, we grown. Let's just get it out there. Somebody's been passed around your family members. A masculine, a water sign. Yeah, like a rag. Some family members egging them on to try to come and sleep with you so that they can sleep with them. Like it's weird. It's disgusting. That's why I'm fucking my relatives now, cause it's ugh. Ugh. All right, let's do the future, and we get out of here. We're gonna use my playing card decks. Oh shit, there's quite a bit of y'all up in here today. 707. Since there's so many of y'all, I'll do a. You know what? I'll just do another reading. I'll do another reading for new people, new viewers, new members, whoever. Shit. Do when I get back. I gotta go to the gym today. I got to. All right, let's see. Future. Four of Wands. Four of Wands. The Four of Wands twice. 444. 444. You could be saying 444. It means you're protected. Okay. That's never happened before. Okay, there's something in there that's let's see. This could be an event, like a big event. Something is giving me like a city center or like a stadium or something huge. Okay. The Knight of Swords. The Two of Swords. There could be a fight or an altercation that breaks out. Okay, so off subject. Okay, there's like there's gonna be something on the internet or in the news. Okay, that says something else happening in the crowd. Okay, like last time was somebody driving a car into a crowd of people, and then it was somebody shooting into a crowd of people. Okay, this is something else that's gonna happen in like a crowd of people. I'm gonna take all those too many. Take the ones that flipped over. Four of Pentacles reversed, the Seven of Swords upright, the King of Pentacles reversed. So this is, I don't know what it's gonna be, or it's gonna be like a big either accident or something that happens in like. There's a lot of people. This could be a speech. I'm seeing somebody give like a speech or an address addressing a crowd. Okay, there's a podium. Somebody's on a platform or a stage. Is this another like shooting? Assassination attempt? Yes, it is. Yeah. Okay. So this is an assassination attempt of a public figure. This could happen inside of a building or outside of a building. Ace of Wands, the Five of Wands. This is like some type of terrorist attack, it feels like. It's like somebody tries to get rid of like a whole room or something of people. The Eight of Wands reverse. It's like kind of like trapping them in there. What in the hell am I picking up on? King of Swords. It could be a King of Pentacles that's blocked or cut off from you. Okay, Five of Cups. Or you're not giving them the time of day. It's like somebody's trying to show up where you are as if it's a divine intervention and it's not. Okay, something is planned. Okay, the divine does not set something up for you to run to another person. Like, no, this person is doing that. You know that. Okay, some of you already know your person is. You're not even stunting whatever this is. Okay, matter of fact, you're not even out here. You're not even out here. Your energy's not out here. The Eight of Pentacles reverse. Somebody could have lost their job. This King of Pentacles reverse is Taurus. Ten of Cups. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Somebody's family could even be letting them go. Like somebody could be being shunned. Ten of Pentacles reverse. 10-10. You can be seeing 10-10. Okay, Queen of Wands reverse. Two of Pentacles reverse. The Joker, Hangman. The Knight of Cups upright. Two of Cups, Knight of Cups, Queen of Swords reverse, Seven of Cups reverse. So there's a Queen of Swords reverse that doesn't have any options. They can't do anything, try anything. They're stuck. Somebody could be having back pain. Somebody can be pregnant. Somebody's kid's feet can be in their back. Something like that. That's what, oh, goodness God. I hate when spirit makes me feel y'all pregnant women because it's weird. It's awkward. It's an awkward feeling. Okay, but somebody could be experiencing back pains. Okay, you could think that there's something wrong, but spirit's showing me that it's like your kid. Either the elbow or something's in your back, or their feet, something like that. Like nothing's wrong with you. Okay, yeah, nothing's wrong with you. So on the divine masculine side, there could be a Queen of Wands in reverse, an ex that's trying to butter you up or figure out a way to butter you up, trying to seem as though if they've changed mysteriously overnight, but they're stuck. They're stuck in a rut. Okay, they're stuck on the fact that you and someone like how well or how connected you are to another person, like they're jealous of that. This looks like pre-existing jealousy too. So I don't know if you used to, divine masculine, you're in here because I'm saying you. I don't know if you talked about divine feminine over the years or something like that. Okay, maybe you guys were, those of you that were close or knew each other growing up. A farm could be significant. Farm animals, it smells like a barn. There could be somebody being kept somewhere, hostage. Somebody's being kept somewhere that they can't leave. So, kidnapping. This could be an organization that has kidnapped somebody. Okay, Queen of Wands reverse, Ten of Wands reverse. Yeah, this Queen of Wands reverse has been let go of. Okay. They're losing things. 10, 10, 10 on the board. Yeah, something's demolished. It's never coming back again. Two of Wands reverse. Yeah, Three of Cups reverse. Yeah, it's not so funny anymore to somebody in their little friend group. Okay. Yeah, just some people that feel embarrassed. Eight of Pentacles reverse. These are people who do not have jobs. They don't work, or the only work they put in is the darkness, the dark work that they do behind the scenes. Okay, which if they put that energy towards what they're actually supposed to do, they can get somewhere. They can get somewhere. But this shit here, no, no, no. Somebody thought that darkness was going to progress or get them to progress in whatever field that they're in or whatever it is that they do. The Eight of Wands. Okay, so some type of fast-moving energy incoming. Two of Pentacles. Okay. Okay, so somebody's trying to project the energy towards you to throw you off balance. Okay, you and your person. Look at that. You see how that just came out of there? Chaos. Somebody's throwing chaos at you, or trying to. Chaotic energy. Trying to get you to be mad at each other. Just trying to conjure something out of nowhere. Confirmation. Yeah, thank you, Spirit. 353 could be synchronicity for some of y'all. Yeah, if you don't know, look up those synchronicities, right? Or angel numbers. And angel numbers don't always have to be, 353 or 444. They can be like 1530 or 2021. Or, you know what I'm saying? 1516. Those are angel numbers too. It doesn't always show up as like a encoded pattern. It's kind of like speaking in Morse code. Delta, Yankee, Alpha, right? Two of Pentacles reversed. Military can be significant. Somebody can be in the military or have military experience. You can be seeing 222, 10, 10, 10, 222, 444. All out here. Confirmation. Six of Pentacles reverse. Somebody lost control of something. Okay. Control of how something went, or control of something that was supposed to be given to you. Five of Cups. Yeah, but it looks like now it has to be given to you. The finances. Okay. Six of Wands. Yeah. So you've been waiting for this money, I want to say, that belongs to you, that somebody tried to keep from you. They sent people towards you to try to scam you, to try to get you in debt, or even more in debt. Somebody tried to bury you, your family members, for some of you. Old friends. Queen of Pentacles reverse. There's that damn sister. Yeah, the sister's losing everything. Okay, or they've been let go from something. Yeah, something's been pried out of their hands. The Two of Wands. Ace of Cups in the reverse. Oh, excuse me. Ace of Pentacles in the upright. Knight of Cups. Somebody could be quitting a job or resigning from somewhere. Somebody could be taking leave. Somebody could leave somewhere or take leave and just never come back. Three of Swords. King of Wands reverse. Knight of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. The Hangman. Knight of Wands. Somebody's lost their steam or something like that. So you got your energy back. All of your energy back, right? Make sure y'all calling your energy back to you every day. Multiple times a day. Okay? Make sure that it's clean coming back to you. You know, it's all about what you say, your intentions. Okay? So when you call your power back, make sure that it's free of any dark energy. Okay? That whoever had it was operating in. You know, purify it, if you will. And all you got to do is say it. All you got to do is say it. All right, wrap it up. 140. Your reading was long. I ain't taking all these. It's too many. Okay. Not a sword. Spirit said take it. So divine feminine, you could be rejecting some type of offers that's come through. It's disguised as an offer. Okay. Somebody did that to me the other day. Sent me a collaboration. Wanted to collaborate, wanted me to promote something of theirs. Like I don't just jump into collaborations. You know what I'm saying? I'm real iffy about just signing on to things, right? Okay, like you gotta be iffy about what you sign your name, what you put your name next to. Okay, I just be careful with that. Okay, but you could be rejecting some type of offer of collaboration with a business. An old job might try to call some of you back. All right. Four Pentacles sideways. So there's a struggle. There's a tussle or a tug of war. The Two of Wands. Okay, and somebody's lost that tug of war. All right, or somebody is not willing to play tug of war with somebody no more. Ten of Pentacles. Oh, about the money. Yeah. Okay, so it's coming back to you. I feel like it's returned to you spiritually already. Okay, now it's coming to you physically. Okay, so a physical payday. The Chariot. Yeah, police or government officials could contact you about your shit. Five of Cups. Yeah, somebody lost the struggle. The contending. Somebody partied all the time. Okay, somebody left you on the back burner. Somebody thought you were always going to be there. You see Two of Cups behind you. Or behind them. Somebody thought you was always going to be here. Okay, or that they always have control over you by keeping what belongs to you. Okay, you built what you built without that. Whatever it is, if it's money for you, you built what you built without it. So somebody thought that it would keep you, and it didn't. Yeah, the building still got built, Somebody could be a cement mason. The forms could have still got put in the ground properly, the way that they're supposed to. The ditches were dug out properly. Nothing was built quickly, right? You didn't rush something. So your foundation is sure. Your structure will not fall when the storm comes. Even when you were building it, when it still had just the frames, okay, the storm couldn't knock it down because your foundation was built on the right thing. Confirmation, yeah. And they were shocked then. Just imagine the shock they feel now. The World in the reverse. Oh, we have unfinished business. It's don't you wanna revisit this injustice? Don't you wanna revisit me, being a player, coming in and out of your life, here today, going tomorrow, ignoring you, ignoring your texts, okay, to put you in your feelings. Don't you miss that? Them talking, not me. Don't you miss that? Yeah, your face is turned like, you ain't talking to me. Well, of course, so somebody ran or is running right into divine timing. Okay, somebody's trying to run from divine timing. What? They're trying to run from some injustice. Okay, Seven of Wands. Somebody could get caught. Somebody could literally try to run outside of the courtroom. So somebody could go to court expecting to go back home, but they go to court and they get arrested. Two of Cups. Three of Wands. There's a distance closing in. Okay, so if you and your person are at a distance from each other, that's closing in. Two of Cups. The Eight of Wands. It's closing in. What the hell did I just say? The Emperor. Person can be Aries or fire sign. It don't have to be. All right, lastly, Queen of Pentacles. Somebody's pregnant or fertile. The High Priestess. Seven of Pentacles. Somebody could like love plants. Okay, somebody got a lot of plants in their house or their place of business. King of Swords. The Nine of Wands. There's a King of Swords out here. They could be an investigator. Ten of Wands. Okay, they're feeling some type of way. Oh, wow. Okay, so I don't know. This person's afraid that you know something. Hold on, let me see if I can pick it up. What is this person afraid that you know? Oh, yeah, I don't, I'm not getting a hit on exactly what it is. It's something that they would rather not you ever know, but they feel like you know it. Or you've picked up on it. Okay, so they could have mixed and mingled with some of these people. Somebody's afraid that you won't like them because of something, because of an ailment, or that's what it feels like. It feels like something that they used to do in their past, or something that they got caught up in that they wish they'd rather didn't. That's not a. You never know until you know what I'm saying. Confirmation. You never know until you take a leap of faith, right? Just because you deal with something does not mean that a person will not date you or, be with you, okay? Y'all know my story, okay? I've been in plenty of relationships. Plenty, okay? Well, not that many, but plenty, right? Okay? And if somebody wants to, if you want something, okay, go get it. That's just it. You heard the confirmation come on my watch, okay? If you want something, go get it. All right? Everything else can be worked out. There's ways around things. There's confirmation. There's ways to secure things, okay? That the both of you will be protected, okay? This is not a deal breaker. It's not. And don't live your life being afraid that nobody's going to want you, okay? If they don't, then there is somebody who will. You're not a... Stop looking at yourself like a curse or like, you know what I'm saying? Things happen to you for a reason, okay? Would you rather they not? Yes, but they help develop you. They help develop you, okay? And whoever's meant for you is meant for you. Like, you cannot stop real love like that. God love, okay? Not the love that the world gives you, okay? That toxic, abusive shit, okay? You can't help what happened to you in your past, okay? Especially due to somebody else's deviousness. Okay, you trust somebody and you find out that you can't trust that person, right? So, life be lifing. Okay? But that does not mean that you're exempt from anything. It does not. Okay? So, let that go, all right? And go after what you want, because you just may be surprised at the outcome. You just may be surprised at the outcome. All right? All right, I'm going to leave it there. Any advice, Divine Fem? Stay true to you. Keep doing what you do. Keep speaking truth, okay? Make sure you're resting, all right? And make sure you're ready for this. Yeah, your person about to blow your back out, okay? Or vice versa, or whatever, okay? We talked about that the other day. So mind-blowing sex, okay? Love-making, whatever. All right? So, yeah. Keep being you. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep speaking your truth. All right? And, yeah, get ready for this reconciliation or reuniting. It's giving reuniting. with someone, okay? Whether it's past life or from your past or both. All right? All right, Divine Feminine Read. I'll holler at you later. If you want to donate to the channel, book a personal info below the video. Click more and it'll be in there. All right? Stay up on y'all spiritual hygiene. Keep y'all energy cleansed, y'all space cleansed. Going in and coming out. All right? You know, you leave the house, you know, protect yourself. All right? You come back in, you know, cleanse yourself off. Right? Put a barrier of protection up. All right? All right. Love y'all. Be safe. Stay prayed up. I'll holla. Later.